Hey there everybody, xdonnyboyx here with another review for you today. We've got Carner Barcelona D600. Now this fragrance was released in 2010 and it's considered a woody spicy. The top notes consist of black pepper, bergamot, and grapefruit. Mid notes are cardamom, iris, and jasmine. Base notes are cedar, vanilla, and vetiver. Now, with this one, what I get from it is a very, very warm and sensual, sweetened iris fragrance. The iris is powdery, but it's not quite in the same vein of Dior Homme or Dior Homme Intense. If you do like those fragrances, though, you probably will end up liking this one. I will say this one is a little bit more sensual, mature take on those fragrances. The notes that do stand out to me are the black pepper, the iris, of course, and the vanilla, obviously. To me, it's like a iris flower soaked in a cardamom tea, and then add in a few drops of vanilla extract, and that's what this fragrance smells like. Now, the occasion for this fragrance I would recommend would be a night out or a date, something close encounters, something more upscale. It's a formal smelling fragrance. It's not super casual. There is more an air of sophistication going on with this one. I would recommend the Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense fragrances if you wanted something more casual. Now, the time and place, I would say, like I mentioned, night out, date, or formal, and fall and winter would suit this fragrance best as far as the time to wear it. You could probably get away on a cool spring day or spring night with this one, although I do recommend it for the fall and winter because of that kind of sweet, cozy vibe that it has. Now, the longevity with this fragrance is going to run somewhere between 6 to 8 hours, at least on my skin. And while the fragrance smells great and is an EDP, it doesn't last quite as long as I would expect it to. The sillage is within arm's reach, so maybe about 3 feet or less. So again, it's a very close encounters fragrance. Only those that really get in your scent bubble within, a 3-foot radius of you are going to really smell this one. It does leave a little scent trail behind, but what I mean little, it's very faint. You will probably get anosmic to this fragrance, which is where you can't smell the fragrance yourself anymore, without maybe smelling your wrist or any pulse points that you applied it to, any place that you applied the fragrance. But others will notice the fragrance coming into a room or walking by you, but it's not going to be a loud, outstanding, attention-grabbing fragrance. Now, with that said, the fragrance retail price is like $165, I believe. It's $165 or $185, somewhere around there. And I don't think it's redundant to own this one as well as the Dior Homme lineup of the original or the Parfum or even Dior Homme Intense. I think they're all unique in their own sense. So if you kind of like how those fragrances are and how they wear, give this one a try, sample it out. There's sample websites that have this fragrance where you can get a little swab of it and try it out for yourself, see how it works for you. I actually found out about this fragrance a few years ago through Al at Street Sense, Fragrance Fanatic 1. He actually did a review on this years back, and from his review I got a sample and tried it myself, and I fell in love with it. So I do recommend checking out the house itself. They do have a couple other offerings that are really nice. This one just happens to be my very first from the house. And with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a review of Carner Barcelona D600. Let me know if you've tried this fragrance, what your thoughts are if you haven't. Do you like any of the other fragrances I mentioned? Leave a comment down below, guys. Any questions, concerns? Until next time, xdonnyboyx signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.